In the vast emptiness between stars, decisions are made that shape the destiny of billions. While humanity gazes upward wondering if we're alone, an ancient assembly has been watching us for millennia. They've deflected asteroids, neutralized gamma-ray bursts, and even subtly guided our technological evolution, all without our knowledge. The Galactic Council isn't monitoring Earth as potential conquerors or cosmic zookeepers. They're waiting for us to join them. And according to classified documents and astronomical anomalies, that invitation may be coming sooner than we think. We've all seen the movies, advanced alien civilizations observing humanity from afar, usually with ominous intent. They study our weaknesses, plan our subjugation, or at best view us as primitive curiosities unworthy of cosmic citizenship. But what if we've been getting it wrong all along? For decades, SETI has scanned the heavens for signals of intelligent life. Our most powerful telescopes have searched distant solar systems for habitable worlds. Yet despite these efforts, concrete evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence remains frustratingly elusive. Or does it? Scattered throughout human history are incidents that defy conventional explanation. Moments when humanity should have faced extinction, but somehow survived against astronomical odds. The Tunguska event of 1908 devastated over 800 square miles of Siberian forest, but curiously struck one of the least populated areas on Earth. The solar storm of 2012 was powerful enough to send us back to the Stone Age had it hit Earth directly, but it didn't, missing us by just 1 week of orbital mechanics. Are we merely lucky, or is something else at work? Across disparate ancient cultures, from the Sumerians to the Maya, from Aboriginal Australians to pre-dynastic Egyptians, we find remarkably similar accounts of sky people or star councils that guided human development. These stories describe cosmic assemblies that maintain order among the stars and occasionally intervene in planetary affairs when necessary. Modern astronomers have documented unexplained phenomena that suggest advanced technological activity in our cosmic neighborhood. The peculiar dimming patterns of stars like Tabby's star, artificial-looking radio bursts that follow mathematical sequences, gravitational anomalies that suggest manipulation of space-time itself. These breadcrumbs point toward an unsettling yet hopeful possibility. We're not alone, and we never have. This is where the concept of the Galactic Council emerges, not from science fiction, but from the intersection of historical accounts, astronomical observations, and classified government investigations into unidentified aerial phenomena. So what exactly is this Galactic Council? Based on the available evidence, the Galactic Council appears to be a coalition of advanced civilizations that have achieved interstellar travel and overcome the technological hurdles that currently constrain humanity. Unlike the imperialistic aliens of popular fiction, the Council operates more like a cosmic United Nations, a diplomatic body focused on stability, development, and the preservation of sentient life throughout the galaxy. Their structure remains mysterious, but patterns suggest a non-hierarchical assembly where decisions are reached through consensus. Rather than imposing their will through force, the Council seems to operate through subtle intervention and guidance, respecting the natural development of emerging civilizations. The Council's existence would explain numerous historical puzzles. Consider the rapid acceleration of human technological development, from horse-drawn carriages to space exploration in just over a century. Our exponential progress in fields like computing and genetics defies historical patterns of innovation. Some anthropologists argue that these leaps are too dramatic to be explained by human ingenuity alone. Former Defense Intelligence Analyst Dr. Elena Vasquez, who spent 15 years studying unexplained aerospace phenomena, stated in recently declassified testimony, "The technological signature we're detecting suggests not hostility but patience. These objects demonstrate capabilities centuries beyond our own, yet they observe rather than conquer. This behavior is consistent with a monitoring operation, not an invasion force. But why would such advanced beings take interest in humanity at all? The answer may lie in our unique characteristics. Earth hosts the most biologically diverse ecosystem known in our stellar neighborhood. Humans display remarkable creativity and adaptability despite our technological limitations. We compose symphonies, create art, and ponder our own existence, qualities that may be rarer in the cosmos than we assume. Furthermore, humanity stands at a critical juncture. We've developed technologies capable of self-destruction, but haven't yet achieved the wisdom to ensure our survival. We've glimpsed the possibility of interstellar travel but remain bound to our solar system. We've recognized the fragility of our planetary ecosystem but continue to destabilize it. This precarious position, intelligent enough to destroy ourselves but not yet wise enough to save ourselves, may explain the Council's interest. We represent both tremendous potential and existential vulnerability. Consider the mathematical improbability of our continued survival. Nuclear arsenals capable of destroying human civilization many times over. Climate systems approaching irreversible tipping points. Artificial intelligence advancing toward capabilities we may not be able to control. Yet here we stand, repeatedly pulling back from the brink of disaster. Is this merely good fortune or something more deliberate? Declassified military records document numerous instances of nuclear missile systems mysteriously malfunctioning during periods of heightened global tension. Former launch officers have testified to unexplained interventions that prevented accidental nuclear launches. These incidents cluster around moments when human civilization faced its greatest threats, but the Council's influence appears to extend beyond preventing catastrophe. Throughout history, crucial scientific insights have emerged through dreams, intuitions, and synchronicities. Einstein's theory of relativity, Mendeleev's periodic table, Kekule's discovery of the benzene ring, all attributed by their discoverers to sudden inspirations that seem to come from beyond themselves. Could these breakthroughs represent subtle guidance? Not direct technological transfers, but gentle nudges toward discoveries humanity was prepared to integrate. If this hypothesis sounds far-fetched, consider the alternative explanation, that human beings independently develop technologies to split the atom, decode DNA, and build quantum computers within a cosmic blink of an eye, after spending 99% of our existence as hunter-gatherers. Critics of the Galactic Council theory point to the Fermi paradox. If intelligent life is common in the universe, where is everyone? But this criticism assumes advanced civilizations would make themselves obvious. It assumes they would communicate using methods we can detect or would colonize space in ways we would recognize. What if more advanced civilizations discover that cooperation proves more beneficial than conquest? What if they learn that direct intervention in developing worlds creates dependency rather than growth? What if they recognize that true intelligence includes ecological sustainability and peaceful coexistence? Such beings would not announce themselves with invasion fleets or colonial outposts. They would watch, wait, guide indirectly, protect when necessary. They would allow us the dignity of solving our own problems while ensuring we don't accidentally destroy ourselves before reaching maturity. This approach mirrors how we protect endangered species or isolated indigenous cultures on Earth, with observation zones, non-interference policies, and intervention only when extinction threatens. Admiral James Forrestal, first U.S. Secretary of Defense, wrote in his personal diary shortly before his death in 1949, "The implications are simultaneously terrifying and reassuring. We are not alone in the universe, but neither are we at the top of the cosmic food chain." They could have taken this planet anytime they wanted. That they haven't suggests motives beyond conquest. So if the Galactic Council exists and has been quietly shepherding humanity, what comes next? The evidence suggests we're approaching a critical threshold. Climate change, artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and quantum computing are converging to either elevate humanity to a new level of development or trigger our collapse. This century will likely determine whether we join the ranks of spacefaring civilizations or become another evolutionary dead end. Multiple governments have recently acknowledged the reality of unidentified aerial phenomena displaying technologies beyond known human capabilities. Official disclosure appears to be happening in carefully measured stages, preparing humanity for a paradigm shift without triggering societal disruption. Astronomers have detected increasingly frequent anomalies in near-Earth space. Gravitational instruments have recorded patterns consistent with theoretical models of warp drive technology. SETI researchers have logged structured signal bursts from multiple directions simultaneously, as if someone is testing our ability to detect coordinated communication. These developments suggest an acceleration in the Council's timeline regarding Earth. After millennia of passive observation, they appear to be transitioning toward more direct interaction. But what would contact with the Galactic Council mean for humanity? Unlike the conquest scenarios of science fiction, evidence points toward an invitation rather than an imposition. The Council seems to operate on principles of sovereignty and self-determination. Their approach suggests they value diversity and independence among member civilizations. Joining such a community would transform human existence in fundamental ways. Access to sustainable energy technologies would eliminate resource scarcity. Medical advances could conquer aging and disease. Faster-than-light travel would open the cosmos to exploration. Yet these material benefits may prove less significant than the philosophical implications. Confirmation that we're not alone in the universe. Proof that civilizations can advance beyond self-destruction. Evidence that cooperation rather than competition represents the sustainable path forward. This would constitute the greatest paradigm shift in human history, greater than the Copernican revolution or Darwin's insights into our origins. It would require us to reimagine our place in the cosmos not as the crown of creation, but as newcomers to an ancient community. Are we ready for such a transition? The evidence suggests the Council is evaluating precisely this question. Recent years have seen unprecedented shifts in human consciousness regarding our relationship with Earth and each other, growing recognition of our interdependence, expanding circles of moral concern beyond national borders, increasing calls for sustainable development and intergenerational responsibility. These shifts, while still embryonic, indicate humanity's potential readiness to participate in a larger cosmic community. They suggest we're beginning to develop the wisdom necessary to handle advanced technologies responsibly, but challenges remain. Nationalist impulses threaten global cooperation. Short-term thinking undermines long-term survival. Power concentrates in institutions resistant to transformative change. Perhaps these challenges explain the Council's cautious approach. Perhaps they recognize that for contact to succeed, humanity must first demonstrate its capacity for unified action and far-sighted decision-making. This brings us to perhaps the most provocative implication. What if the existential threats we face, climate change, nuclear weapons, pandemic disease, artificial intelligence risks, are not merely challenges, but tests? What if the Council is watching how we handle these crises as the ultimate evaluation of our readiness? If so, our current moment takes on extraordinary significance. Each decision to cooperate internationally, to prioritize sustainability over short-term gain, to expand our moral circle beyond our immediate group, these choices may be determining our cosmic future. The Galactic Council theory transforms our understanding of humanity's position from cosmic insignificance to potential cosmic citizenship. It suggests we stand at the threshold of a new chapter in human evolution, not as conquerors of space, but as contributors to an ancient community of intelligence. Look up at the night sky tonight. Between those distant points of light, decisions are being made about humanity's future. But unlike the paranoid fantasies of alien invasion, the truth appears more hopeful. We have allies in the cosmos. They've shepherded us through our dangerous adolescence, deflected existential threats, and gently guided our development. Now they wait to see if we'll choose wisdom over self-destruction, if we'll embrace our potential place in the galactic community. The Galactic Council isn't coming to save us or subjugate us. They're waiting for us to save ourselves, to demonstrate we're ready for the next level of cosmic citizenship. The greatest revelation may be this: we've never been alone in the universe. And our future among the stars depends not on technological advancement alone, but on our capacity for cooperation, sustainability, and wisdom. The invitation exists. Whether we accept it remains entirely up to us.